Hello everyone, this is Anaya and you're watching me on Universum Curiosity is Fun. Today I'm gonna read you a story of SUDHA Murty's book, The GOPI Diaries, Coming Home. This story is of a dog called Gopi and the loving human family that adopts him. Gopi quickly goes from being a small bundle of white fur to a young pup who understands his world and the people around him faster than they can say Gopi. Written in SUDHA Murty's inimitable style, this simple story, told from a dog's perspective, shows us just why pets are so precious for their love, devotion, and boundless affection. So let's start with the first chapter, A Whole New World. The day I opened my eyes, I was surrounded by many balls of white fur. I glanced around and saw my brothers and sisters. We were all trying to drink milk from our mother. Though our sweet mother licked us with affection, she also got annoyed when all of us wanted to drink milk at the same time. I knew, of course, that she loved all of us dearly, and I felt very safe with her hands around me. Slowly, all my siblings began to move about to explore our surroundings, and I learned that I had many relatives. My mother, my father, my chachas, mamas, kakas, kakus, and other aunts, uncles, and cousins. Each of them was different. Some were big and some were small. We were on a big farm. There was so much grass everywhere. I felt so good. I enjoyed walking, jumping, falling, rolling in the sunshine. My mother stayed at a distance and kept a firm eye on all of us. Whenever strangers approached, she used to shout out in a high-pitched growl to warn them, "Be careful, don't touch my children." One day, my mother was away on a walk, and we found ourselves in a big room that we couldn't get out of. That didn't bother us because there was plenty of space for us to play with each other. Within minutes, there was a commotion. I pulled my brother's tail and he pulled my ears. My sister intervened and giggled with joy. Suddenly, the door opened and two men came in. One was young and handsome and the other was old and gentle. Although they spoke a different language, I understood everything. The old man said, "Choose your puppy, Rohan." The young man looked at all of us and said, "It's so hard to choose. They are all equally lovable." He sighed, "But I can only adopt one." He sat and rested his hand on the floor as he wondered what to do. I looked at his eyes and I knew that he was puzzled. So I said, "Don't worry." I went near his hand and sniffed it. He smiled, picked me up, and held me close to his chest. He kept his other hand on my head and said, "I want this one." I wondered what he meant. He kept grazing my stomach and my head, and I felt so comfortable with him. He reminded me of the way my mother nuzzled me. In a few minutes, I was fast asleep.